a square up, and then a square up, and then a square up, and then they squared up a little bit more. I'm like, well, how square is the up gonna be? Like,
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Eat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free coat. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, ain't even say thank ya. Thirty's gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
what's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today is Vlogmas Day 9, and we're going to get into Baddies USA Episode 3, okay? So if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. What's up, Lucci Gang? Happy Tuesday. Let's go ahead and get into Baddies USA Episode 3. Now, y'all, I'm not going to y'all. I was slightly overstimulated during this episode. Like, I don't know. It was so much going on outside of that house. It was like this corner argument, that corner argument. Then it was some crying happening. Then it was some pushing and punching happening. Like, it was a lot going on. So, yeah, let's just hop right into it. So the episode picked up on the sprinter where we saw Tinka versus Dolly, okay? And Dolly, y'all remember at the reunion, Pretty P had got up on that with her. You know, she said she forgot how to fight for a little minute. She clearly remembered before it was time to fight Tinka, because she was drilling Mac. I was like, oh my gosh. I just don't be understanding, like, how the girls be right up in their face and like taking off their stuff and get prepared, and they not paying attention and they don't notice. Because how Tinka did not notice Dolly start taking off her purse. Like, she should have been more prepared, okay? So some of the girls arrive at the DC house to meet Natalie. First is Fauna, Scotty, Cold Killer, and Tavi. Now they're walking around the house. The house is T. We already know one thing Zeus gonna do. They're going to make sure they have a nice house for the baddies, okay? But y'all, Tavi then jumped in the pool fully clothed. Cold Killer said, I dare you, or I bet you $500 to jump in the pool. Scotty came around that corner so disgusted with her, like, you jumped in the pool for $500? Like, geez, Scotty could not believe her. Like, her flabbers were gasted. Scotty said, for $500? Like, I would never. Like, but Tavi, baby, I mean, she was dressed like DMX anyway, so she could go ahead and jump up in there with her little DMX costume on, okay? Then when the other sprinter arrives, the other sprinter had, Dolly and Tinka them on there, and they wanted to run it back again immediately. They ran like 3 more rounds, and to me, Dolly took the W on all the rounds, okay? But it was like Summer. I did not know, or I don't know, did we miss a scene where they was like taking a lot of shots or whatever? Because Summer was clearly intoxicated. Like, she was like, I don't see how she got so drunk so fast. Or am I missing the scene when they was drinking? Because when did Summer get towed down like that? But whatever, Summer was clearly drunk as hell during this episode, okay? Also, let's talk about Dolly and Tinka. Dolly, like I said, took the W. Tinka Ab was doing a little lean with a rock with it, and then Dolly had like a little something on her nose. But I mean, even with the something on Dolly nose, Dolly took the W, okay? So Anna and Dolly were talking, and it was like they was trying to figure out they issues or they beef, or they both were saying they really don't have a problem with the other one, and Summer just kept chiming in. And Dolly, like, Summer, shut up. Like, the scene before that, Lex had to keep telling her, Summer, shut up. Like, Summer just was popping it, okay? And it was like Tiki seemed like she generally already was irritated with Summer. Like, it really didn't matter what Summer was doing. It just seemed like Tiki was just already on, like, on timing with her. So as she's like chiming in, saying the little stuff about Anna, Tiki makes her way over and swing again. I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was like, every time Tasiki was like swinging on her or like hitting her, it was like it would make Summer talk even crazier. Like, yeah, I'm not backing down from nobody. I'm not shutting up at all. I believe everything your sister said about you. It was like the more she was getting swung on, the more she was popping it. I'm like, this girl Summer is crazy. Like Tasiki steady trying to get her, and she still just, yeah, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. Like, girls, be quiet, sister. Like, no shade. Like, you're this close from getting the diamond the body treatment and getting the tooth knocked out, my girl. Like, you need to be quiet, okay? So, in the midst of all of that, Cold Killer snuck Tinker, okay? Now, after the sneak was had, they was like, okay, let's run our little round or whatever. And it was like a square up, and then a square up, and then a square up, and then they squared up a little bit more. I'm like, well, how square is the up gonna be? Like, for real, like how square is the up gonna be? Ain't no way y'all gotta keep squaring up. Ain't no way y'all gotta keep squaring up for that long. They was circling all around, circling all around, all around, all around, all around. And then they finally ran their round. And Tinker had like a kung fu grip, like each knuckle was embedded underneath the braid. Because the way she gripped on Cold Killer braid and it was just on the floor, like whole braid scalped like Velcro. Scalped. I couldn't like see it, the injuries be too serious. Cause why would you scalp me? Like I didn't even do nothing to you to make you scalp me. Like that's what I be talking about. It be too, the injuries be too serious for them to not even be beefing over nothing for real. Okay. So then Tasiki starts swinging on Summer again. Okay. And it's like, it would be like a call. It would be like the Jaws movie, you know, with the shark. It'll be like something happening in the corner, and then all of a sudden it's like, you just see Tasiki coming out of nowhere to get Summer. I'm like, just when I thought it was safe for you, Summer, like Tasiki be making her way back around to get you again, and it's like she just keeps popping it. Like she does not care. Like Summer doesn't. She do not mind getting beat up. She gonna keep saying whatever she want to say. Okay, so then she's yelling across like the balcony, like beat her up, Krishan. When Krishan arrives, she like beat her up, Krishan, beat her up, get her, get her, get her, Krishan. She's a, you know what she accused Tasiki of. She's the R word. She's the R word. Da 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 da. And I'm like, girl, like even Krishan had to tell her, like, you gonna have to chill, sister. No shade, because it's only so long we're gonna let you push the Incredible Hulk buttons without letting him loose on you. Okay, like they have not let Tasiki get you. Like, and I will say, Summer was swinging back every time Tasiki was swinging, but it's just like you could see the difference in Tasiki swings and Summer swings. It's like one was gonna get knocked out and one wasn't, and we know which one was. Okay. So then also there was like a very emotional moment with Krishan and Tasiki. I wasn't really understanding like what was happening with them. It was like Tasiki's voice was gone, and then she was crying, and I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait to see how that play out next episode. I don't know. Tommy was coming in trying to be a peacemaker. Like all the girls really, they did not want to see Krishan and Tasiki getting into it, you know, they real life sisters or whatever. Um Also, Anna did sneak Summer while Summer was yelling over the balcony at Tasiki and Krishan. She did sneak her. I feel like this episode made me feel like the big three kind of situation is like, it seemed like Dolly and Lex are kind of getting fed up with Summer and her shenanigans. You know, like I feel like the blogs or, you know, whatever, they try to make it seem like that the big three is having a falling out because they didn't jump in and help Summer versus Tasiki. But I don't know, judging from this episode, it kind of seems like Dolly and Lex were kind of fed up with Summer and her shenanigans. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's given like they reaching the breaking point when it comes to her. But I mean, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see how all of this plays out. But yeah, it really is coming down to the point where it's just like people can't keep calling Tasiki a bully when Summer just will not stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like she getting swung on saying, yeah, and you still a R word. And I still believe your sister. I really think you did it. Da da da. Like, It's like if you don't if you don't want them hands, you gotta zip it. No shade, sister. You got to zip it, Miss Mamas. Okay, but yeah, I'm hoping that this situation is not gonna be drug out any more episodes because I don't want to keep seeing poor little Summer have to run from the big bad wolf to Siki. We know Summer cannot keep up with her. We know Summer gonna get tore out the frame. So I'm hoping. Well, I think I saw in the preview next week that they're gonna be running it. But I hope next week that's the final time. Come on, leave my girl Summer alone. We know she cannot beat Tasiki. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as usual, thank you for watching.